Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, a love and romance reading for the month of December. So I just want to give everyone who's listening a warm welcome and say thank you for joining me on this journey. And while I'm shuffling the cards and while I'm doing the reading, I'm going to ask that you give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share if and only if that's something that you like to do. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Love and romance for the month of December. So let's go ahead and ask our spirit guides, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit for the messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for love and romance for December 2019. What messages do you have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for love and romance December 2019? Okay, Leo, you guys are in a state of surrender. All right, nice cards so far, guys. Yes. Ooh, some toughs. Really, really good cards so far, Leo. Okay, your overall energy here is the High Priestess. This is very nice energy, and I feel like this has a lot to do with what was happening in the Scorpio period that we're just coming out of. The High Priestess is all about trusting your intuition, but she's also all about the cycles of the moon and the importance of divine timing and patience. And I get that there were things that were going on behind the scenes that maybe you weren't quite able to see, but you were able to use your patience and your intuition to guide you regarding this love situation. We do have the King of Pentacles, which represents Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, which could be energies in your chart or in your person's chart. Okay, but the King of Pentacles is all about money. He's very steady. He's very nurturing. He's very abundant as well, and somebody who's very, very hardworking. Versus the Knight of Wands, who is usually an adventurer. He's a diplomat. He's very fiery. He's very passionate, but he's in the reverse. So he's somebody who maybe didn't do enough planning. So there wasn't enough planning involved in this situation. Even though you do have the Page of Pentacles, who is the most planning page of all of the pages in the deck, more Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. So I'm getting here that there's a real mix here with the Eight of Wands. There's a real desire to take this relationship, to make a decision, to travel, to take this relationship, if you're in a relationship, to newer heights, to different levels, and that you're sort of in those planning stages and you're really, really trying to manifest that, taking a relationship out of maybe of a rocky stage and taking it into a peaceful, more loving, more enlightened stage. Now, the Ace of Wands is all about travel, but they're also the arrows of love. So it's law of attraction. It's something that you've been working on. And remember, when you let these arrows fly, you can't micromanage or control where they land and where. Okay. But the Ten of Wands in reverse is a release of all these heavy burdens. I feel like for a lot of you Leos, coming out of Mercury retrograde is going to feel really good and really work some wonders in your love life. All right, there's a lot of planning and patience, studying, really making sure that you cross all your T's and dot all of your I's. Okay, and then it's sort of like this, I feel like it's this internal struggle, Leo, to do all of this planning and stay on track and know that you need patience, versus your inner Knight of Wands, who wants to just hop right off his horse and doesn't want to plan and just wants to go with the flow and his impulse and trust his inner instincts. Okay, with the King of Pentacles, again, that's more Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but I'm getting that your intuition, and some of you might be manifesting with the moon as well, that all of this is sort of coming to fruition, but thanks to you really listening to your inner guidance. We have you guys, Leo, here as the Hanged Man. This is very Neptunian energy. It's very, very nice with the High Priestess card. It's all about meditation. It's all about pulling back. It's all about surrendering, okay, to yourself, to find that inner guidance, to find that peace, to pull back and see, well, hey, what's going on, and wait for the answers. Because Leo, I'm getting that you guys are either calling in a soulmate or a twin flame, or you are partnered with that person, because in your surroundings we have the Lovers, and that's a very, very important decision. We see this arrow that could come between them, so you understand the importance of really taking your time and mixing that planning and that patience with passion and impulse. Really nice energy. Since I have the Two of Cups and the Lovers card, this is without a doubt a soulmate connection, if not a twin flame relationship that you are in or you are trying to manifest. Now, what's blocking you guys? Again, we have more Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy, and this is all about balance. So it can be the equal exchange of finances, it can be the equal exchange of energy and love, and so there's something here that might not be in balance that could be holding this relationship back. But what's in your foundation? We have the Two of Cups, soulmate energy, and this is the equal exchange of gifts, an equal exchange of love, an equal exchange of energy, of passion, of commitment. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous for you guys, Leo. So I see some really beautiful things coming to fruition, coming to a head for you guys, Leo, as soon as we're out of this Mercury retrograde period. And remember, we will be in the shadows until December 7th. Now, in your recent history, you guys have a lot of Pentacles energy showing up, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, which you may have in your chart, or you may be dealing with someone with those, exhibiting those qualities, or with those qualities, with those signs in their chart. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's very committed, somebody who knows there's not a lot of instant gratification, but a lot of time, effort, commitment has to go into this relationship, staying on your horse, learning what works and what doesn't work. Somebody who's very, very hardworking. In the back, we see the fields and we see the flowers and the crops that all take time and follow the natural cycles. And again, we have divine timing coming out and the importance of that for you. What's crowning you guys is the Magician. The Magician has all of the tools to manifest what it is he wants. So remember, Leo, you guys are the sign that says, I will. And during the Sagittarius period, a fellow fire sign, it's in the I master. So I think you are really sort of mastering your emotions, mastering what works and what doesn't work in this relationship or in manifesting a soulmate relationship. And you guys have really put in a lot of the time, the effort, and the planning, and you're trying to create this sort of balanced, this balance between all of this steady, constant planning energy with the passion and the impulse necessary, okay, to make this exciting enough for you. Now, in your final outcome, we have the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords energy is clarity. But I do see in the final outcome, things will be still a little bit unclear. So I'm going to pull additional messages for you guys to see what Spirit has to say for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What additional messages do you have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for love and romance during December 2019? Additional messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, love and romance, December 2019. Okay. First card out, soulmate. Yep, I mean, this is great. Yes, this is your soulmate. You guys are definitely dealing with a soulmate relationship. All right, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay, and then we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, so I do get a little bit of a warning here for you guys. This is definitely a soulmate relationship, or you are attracting a soulmate. For very few of you, you guys are going to be in separation at this time. You may be in separation. You may have experienced difficulties again during that Mercury retrograde period. And I'm just reminding you, and Spirit wants to remind you, divine timing is at work. So please have patience. I feel like those two things are warring within you or in this relationship, being steady, having patience versus being really impulsive and just doing things. So I'm getting that this is definitely soulmate energy here. There may have been codependency issues that you're working through, and I'm not getting so much that this is addiction, although it could be drinking or drugs that are affecting your relationship, but it could also just be that need to be with this person all of the time, which can be very smothering. Now, during the Sagittarius period, that's something that will be happening, because we're going to have to tell ourselves to be really kind, because all of us are going to fluctuate if we are in coupled relationships with wanting to indulge and smother our partner versus trying to criticize them into changing. So it's sort of this weird dichotomy that a lot of us will be experiencing during during the Sagittarius period. Okay, so I'm getting that this may be something that you guys are working through, or it might be an issue that you have to deal with, that there not being enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So with the High Priestess aside, I want to take a look at that, because we definitely have here, okay, we have the Eight of Wands, which are the wands of love, and the Ten of Wands, something becoming, too burdensome. And I get that for those of you who are coupled, you guys are really trying to take this relationship out of a rocky period, okay? But I think what's rocky here is there's issues of codependency and attraction, and somebody here is a little bit boring, is a little bit slow, is not impulsive, or not, it's not so much impulsive. What I want to say is, spirit, give me the word, like spontaneous, and you're missing a little bit of spontaneity, because we have the Page and the King, and they're both very steady, very sort of calm, but very serious energies. They don't like to be so spontaneous, mixed with the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is extremely passionate, charismatic, adventurous, spontaneous, but he's in the reverse. So there's an issue here with you like not planning enough and then wanting to plan, or that's the two energies of you and your partner. Okay, so again, for those of you who are not coupled, these can be energies that are going on within you, okay, that you need to sort of heal and clear and balance in order to attract your soulmate, okay? But I do get that you guys are doing the work, have been doing the work. But for a lot of my Leos, you guys are in a coupled relationship, okay? And so Spirit is just saying, please remember to be playful, to recapture romance, just allow inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And this could also be for your partner, that will be necessary. Again, that spontaneity that we see coming out in the Knight of Wands showing up in the reverse. All right, I'm going to pull a healing. It's not healing with the angels. I can't remember any of the deck's names today, so I'm just going to pull an additional card for you. All right. Additional messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for romance, December 2019. Success. Yes, very good. Success, you guys just have a little bit of this codependency and this unrequited love to work through, but you guys are going to be successful. Remember, with the Magician crowning you, you are virtually guaranteed it. Remember your sign. The information for Leo, the catchphrase for Leo is I will, and you're in the I master period with the Sagittarius period, which is ultimately going to lead to your success. That's a very nice energy for you. Oops, sorry, bear with me, you guys. These cards are very hard to shuffle. Okay. One more little shuffle here. Okay. So your first message, your second message, your third message. Okay, this one looks good. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay, so be careful with your criticism this month, Leos. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. That makes perfect sense, because you came out as the Hanged Man in this reading. So I love that. I love that synchronicity in this reading for you guys. And your final message, Leo, is playfulness. Look, it's coming out twice. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. Yeah, so it looks like you guys just have to bring a little bit of playfulness back into this relationship. Make sure to be aware that you're not over criticizing your partner at this time, which can be kind of easy to do as well. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, Leo. I know I did. This is lovely. There's so much love in this reading. There's definite soulmate energy, twin flame energy. You guys are going to be successful, but you just have to work on a little bit of bringing that playfulness and attraction back into the relationship and not suffocating each other, okay? And make sure that any sort of red flags with drinking or drugs are taken care of or addressed, okay? I love you guys so much. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share if and only if that's something you like to do. And remember, you guys, I love you and thank you for being on this journey with me. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, playful, romantic December.